People in Austria are today back in full lockdown mode. This is the fourth national lockdown since the pandemic began. You see there empty streets in Salzburg, people working from home. They are being told to go out only if necessary. All non-essential businesses are closed. This is because COVID-19 case numbers have risen sharply across Europe in recent weeks, but a very sharp response from Australia. And that is from Austria, rather. Sorry, not Australia. And that means new restrictions. So let's go to Tessa Arsilia, who is in London, for the latest on the numbers and the details on these new restrictions. Good morning, Tessa.
Good morning, Heather. It is like March 2020 all over again when lockdowns first were introduced, quiet streets in Austria, as you say, and it is also the first country, in Europe at least, that has mandated a mandatory vaccination for everyone, all adults, and by February next year, Heather, they want everybody to be vaccinated. Now, this has been causing, of course, some debate because they are testing ideas on how to get these rising cases down, and this is one of them. Austria experimenting clearly with a way to get people vaccinated, losing patience with the unvaccinated. Just a few days ago, they tried to limit the movement of unvaccinated people to just the essential activity. So this is an idea that's being debated. But here in the UK, people are saying that it would, removing consent would probably increase distrust. But it is an idea out there, Heather. So they are the first country to mandate vaccination for their citizens. We also saw tightening restrictions in the Netherlands. In Belgium, I was there last week, reinstating the wide use of masks again. And this is, of course, because of those rising infection cases. And this is the first winter that we're entering, really, where vaccines have been available. And we're still seeing cases rise. And I think that is really the main worry. We saw people angry. There's been a lot of backlash on this. 35,000 people in Belgium alone clashed with the police yesterday, Heather. On Sunday, police having to use water cannon against them. The anger is a lot on the mandated vaccination, for example, and limiting people, especially those where their jobs are affected. So this is spreading across Europe, that feeling of having to manage this, just getting frustrated and tired with all these lockdowns coming back again and again. And here in the UK today, they started with over 40s you can book your booster shots already. I think they're trying to go the way of vaccination first before trying to put lockdowns back in. But this is an idea, again, out there already, and we'll see how many countries follow suit. Heather?
The World Health Organization commenting on this, Tessa, and warning European nations. What is its latest caution?
Quite a dire warning, Heather, because they say if this isn't contained, this fourth wave, if it isn't contained, could cause up to 500 million deaths recorded by spring next year. That's according to Dr. Hans Kluge, telling the BBC, warning the BBC of how bad it could get. And just looking at some of the numbers, the highest infection rates that we're seeing now coming from Germany at around 47,000, the UK here, 40,000 a day, Russia, the Netherlands, Poland, all registering tens of thousands of daily cases. So this is clearly again, the epicenter. Here we go again. Europe being at the center of the COVID crisis. So it is a dire warning from the WHO. And I think there's a lot of worry that this would result in not just lockdowns, but a lot of border restrictions being put up. So it is being watched closely for sure. Heather?
Tessa, thank you. Tessa Arsilia is live in London this morning.